आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Question is, if there were only one type of charge in the universe, then let's say surface integral of E dot ds is being asked in the question on any surface is non-zero or equal to zero if charge is outside the surface, or E dot ds, surface integral of E dot ds could not be defined, or E dot ds surface integral is q by epsilon naught if charges of magnitude q were inside the surface. Now here it is being said that suppose there is only one type of charge in the universe. Let's say in the entire universe, suppose this charge q is present, which is of magnitude, let's say q. Now we can say here, if the Gaussian surface is our surface enclosing this charge, if our Gaussian surface encloses this charge only in the entire universe, then we can say here, according to Gauss law, surface integral of E dot ds for this Gaussian surface S will be defined as q enclosed divided by epsilon naught. Now since our Gaussian surface encloses this charge which is present in the entire universe, hence the surface integral of E dot ds will be equal to q by epsilon naught, which we can say here as q by epsilon naught if charges of magnitude q were inside the surface. That is, we are saying here that the charge of magnitude q were inside this Gaussian surface, then this E dot ds would have been q by epsilon naught, hence option number D, that is 4, is correct. And similarly, if let's say our charge which is present in the entire universe, now if our Gaussian surface does not encloses this charge, if the charge enclosed by this Gaussian surface we can say here is 0, since the only charge present in the entire universe is this q which is not being enclosed by this Gaussian surface. So in this case we can say our net electric flux, that is E dot ds through this Gaussian surface S, will be given as q enclosed divided by epsilon naught. Since here q enclosed is equal to 0, so we can say here that the surface integral of electric field in this case will be equal to 0. So here we can say E dot ds equal to 0 if the charge which is present in the entire universe is outside the surface, outside this Gaussian surface, then E dot ds surface integral will be 0, hence option number B, that is 2, will be correct. But here we can say in option 1 is non-zero on any surface is not true. It depends whether the charge present in the entire universe is within this Gaussian surface or outside this Gaussian surface. So it may be 0 if the charge is present outside the Gaussian surface, and it will be non-zero if it is present inside the Gaussian surface. So always non-zero is incorrect and could not be defined. In the option number 3 is also incorrect, because here we can simply find E dot ds as q enclosed. So there might be two possibilities: either the charge q is present within this Gaussian surface or it is present outside this Gaussian surface. So it is properly defined. So option number 3 is also incorrect. Hence option number our 2 and option number 4 is the correct answer.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट, IIT, जेईई मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।